Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's MySQL NDB tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to configure MySQL NDB cluster uh, in Ubuntu 22.04 LTS. Step-by-step process we'll see in this video. So, what is a MySQL cluster? MySQL cluster is a distributed database management system that implements a multi-master and shared nothing architecture. In this design, data is replicated across a group of servers to avoid the single point of failure. There is a multiple servers and data will be replicated to multiple servers. If one server goes down, then also we will able to access our database. So any data node we updated the database and the changes are propagated to the rest of the node in the real time. The cluster MySQL database approach is tolerant to failure due to the hardware and software redundancy across the multiple servers. Data is mirror replicated and transaction logs are copied to all servers to ensure high availability. MySQL Server uses the NDB network database storage engine to access data from the cluster. The NDB or NDB cluster engine is transaction safe, ACID compliant, and provide a high degree of uptime and availability. The NDB cluster provides auto setting partition of the data across the node to scale out the SQL request without requiring front-end application changes. The database architecture is quite fast due to in-memory tables and indexes, which ensure low latency and high responsiveness. So MySQL cluster work with the replication. There must be management node at least 2 data nodes and an SQL node. So we will discuss this node in the detail in this video. So here we have a 4 servers are there: management node, data node 1, data node 2, and SQL node. I have created all the servers in my VMware. So you can able to see there is a management node, data node 1, data node 2, and SQL node. So all the servers are there, and same IP I have given to the server. So now I'm going to the access to the management node, and I am going to work with the management node first. So this is my IP. mgt node. I have given the username while installing. So I'm just changing some size of the font. So 10 is there. I'm putting 18. So this is the my management node. Okay, you can able to say here also this is a management node. So here I will start the configuration. Come to that. So download NDB management server. So here this is the link, and you can click here also. We can download the management cluster server. So go to your any browser, open this. Here you can able to see there is a select operating system. I am going to select the Ubuntu Linux, and my operating system 22.04 LTS. I am just working with the 22.04 LTS. So here I have to check the which package. You can able to see here. I am checking the package Debian package NDB management server. Be careful about the checking the package. So Debian package NDB management server. So this is a NDB management server. So this is my package. So click on download. Go to the this path. Just copy the link and keep it in your notepad on. So I'm keeping in notepad. Now next I'm going to temp file, and here I'm going to download that. So temporary and wget, and I'm giving the path. So file is downloaded here. So I have a community management server. Just check with the name. So there is a community management server. So same thing I have done, and I have downloaded. Now I am going to install this package. So this is the file name, or you just write the sudo dpkg minus I install and just type one number, one name character, and just click on tab, so automatically it will appear here. So click enter. So download is installation is completed. Now I'm going to make one folder that is inside the library MySQL dash cluster. Completed. Now I'm just create one file that is config.ini and open into the with the nano. And here I have written the all the configuration file detail. So let me insert. So from top, so this is the NDB default, and here replications is 2, and there is a NDB management node, and this is the process. I am given the IP address, host name. You can provide the host name or IP of the server. So this one, and this is on the data node 1, and here this is the data node 2, and this was the SQL node. So all the IP I have given the server. I have a 4 servers. So this one 149, 150, 151, and 152. So control X and Y, enter. So configuration is done. Now I am going to restart the NDB server. So this is the code. I'm forcefully starting that. So successfully created the directory. Okay. So I got the output. Now next. So I'm going to create this one with the services. So first I am going to kill the ndb mgmd service. Next I am going to create one more file, dot service file, and this is a similar code. You have to just copy and paste for the working. So service is also created. Now I'm going to restart the Debian daemon this one package. So this is the system MD manager for the changing the tech effect. Whatever the changes we have done, we can run this one. So we don't have any error till now. So I'm going to enable the NDB MGT services. So symbolic link is created. Now I am going to start the service first. So system CTL, using the system CTL. So started. Now let me check the status. Here you can see my service is active and running. So next, so status is done. Now if you are using your firewall, Ubuntu firewall, then you have to allow this one, allow from the some IPs, means data node 1, data node 2. So let me check with the firewall. UFW status. So my firewall is inactive. If you want to be active, then only then you can allow this one, UFW. So my already firewall is inactive, so I'm just leaving this one for now. Second, now I'm configure the data nodes. So this part is completed for now. So minimize this one. I'm just opening the data nodes. New session 192.168.32.150. Okay. So data node 1. Now I'm going to one more 192.168.32.151. Data node 2. I'm changing the size of the font, so change appearance 18. Appearance. Okay, so this one the data node 1 and this one is data node 2. So here I'll just download with the download package, same URL I'll open. So here I'll just get so DB package NDB data node binaries. Okay, go there. I'm changing this one to Ubuntu 22.04 DB package data node binaries. Let me check data node binaries. Okay, so this one data node binaries. So click on this, right click on this, just copy the address and repeat this one here. Now next I'm giving the URL also, so you can check with the URL. Now I'll get the wget package and I'll download with the wget for the both the server. Where is my server? So wget then path. Similarly I will do with the node 2. Okay, so download is completed. Now I'm going to update both the server. Before installing the MySQL cluster community data nodes, you have to install this binary dependent. These are the dependencies. Yeah, completed. This one also completed. Node 1, node 2, just remember that there is a name, and here you can see there is a node 1 and node 2. So after that I'm going to install this one. installation is completed. Yeah, so installation is completed. Now I'm going to open my configuration file and I'll put the detail. So paste the below code. On the 149 is my management node, so management node can access this file. So copy this one, Control X, and similarly I'll do with the node 2. Next, create the data directory. I'm creating the data directory for the specified whatever the we specified in the my management node. So this is my data directory. Let me check with the management node. So where live this one, user local MySQL data. So same path I have to create here in the both the server, because both the path are same. User local MySQL data, similar. Now I can start the NDB. So here also, if firewall is open, then you have to run these two lines, so allowing that. So my firewall is disabled in both the cases. Now I'm going to kill the NDBD service. Next, I'm just going to create system MD on the how to start, stop, restart the NDB services. For that, I'm just creating the NDB service. So here, this is the code. So in both the server, I have created the service. Now same thing, I'm just previously for the management node we have done, same thing I'm doing here. Now I'm going to enable the service. So this is a quite easy to create this NDB MySQL NDB cluster. So here now I'm going to start, stop and status, whatever you want. You can run this code. You can check the status of NDB. So NDB is running, we don't have any issue with that. Here also you can check the status. Yeah, both the servers are running fine. So you can able to see the active mode. So here you can see active and running. So same thing you will get. So third is, now I'm going to configure the SQL cluster node. So this is the third step. We have configured the management node, both the data node, and now I'm going to configure the SQL cluster node. So I'm going to access SQL cluster node here. So new session 192.168.32 dot this one 152 MySQL node. So this is the name I have given, username. So I'm changing the font size, so it will looks good appearance. So this one my SQL node. So first I'm going to update. So update is completed. I have some dependent library. So these are the packages I have to install on that. So put yes, you want to continue, Y, capital Y. So I put it. Go to the temporary directory. Now here also I will just check with the same path, and my file is this one, DB bundle. I'm just going to download my DB bundle, and same process I'll go. So, so here I'll change the Ubuntu 22.04 LTS and DB bundle. Just look at this carefully. So here I'm checking the DB bundle, and this should be entire file, and there are 454.9 MB. 454.9 MB, similar is that. So just click on that and just get the link. So right click on this and get the link. Here wget, and I'm putting the path. So enter. So download is started. Let it download. Oh, 3 minutes to go. So all the files, all the related Debian packages will be inside this tar file. So I will just extract this tar file, and I will run the all the packages, required packages for me. I will install those packages. So ETH 4 minute. So meanwhile we can go through the notes. So we have copied the link, and we got the tar file, and after tar file I'm just creating one directory folder, that is install, and inside the install I just extract all the unzip all the this tar file, or extract this tar file, and after that I'm just running this package. These are the required packages I have to run, and after that I am just going to configure this one, MySQL, and there also I need to put the management node and restarting, and installation is near about completed. And fourth part, we are just going to verify the my cluster installation, everything working fine or not, and I will down the one node, and I will check second node is working or not. So in this way we can work. So let it download. So we are in this position. So NDB cluster is the simple installation. We can go through by step by step whatever I'm showing in there, and in next video I'll just do same thing with the Ubuntu 24.04 LTS, so you can go through that video also. And we have already done the master slab replication and log, um, this one binary log. So step by step you can go, and this is easy. And so ETA is 3 minutes. Approx 1 Mbps. Meanwhile, I'm just going through the top. So NDB cluster configuration Ubuntu 22.04 LTS. This is the distributed database management system. So here we can use the fault tolerance. So if one hardware or software is failure, then we are running with the node from the another hardware or another location. So we can, this is the NDB network database. So this one is compliance with the ACID property, that is the required for the all the databases. So here, and this one is a partitioning data across the node to scale out the SQL request without requiring front-end application changes. So architecture is quite fast due to the in-memory table. We are about to complete it. And for the MS SQL cluster, to work with the replication, there must be a management node, at least 2 data nodes and SQL node. We will discuss this node in the details. Okay. So we are already discussing, and this one I'm working with the Ubuntu 22.04 LTS operating system. This is a Linux operating system. And prerequisites is that you have to install 4 server as a 64-bit version of the SQL Ubuntu 22.04. Each instance 1 GB RAM at least we want, and I have already installed the 4 server. There is a 4 node, node 1, node 2, node 3, node 4. So one is management node, data node 2, and SQL node. So these are the our 4 server. Now I'm going to that part, NDB services, Debian packages I have downloaded. So I'm going to create a directory. Okay, we are about to complete it. 13 seconds to go. So this is the tar file. All the some of the Debian packages inside this tar file will use it. Okay, completed. Now I'm going to create the install directory. Okay. Then I'm running this command. This is a simple command. So here the Debian package is there, tar file is there. I'm going to extract that file inside the install. So extract is completed. Now go inside the install. Here I am running all the packages. So these are my packages. One by one I'll run. So one by one I'll run there. Let me copy this one, first package, this one the common. So installation is completed. This one the plugins. just be careful about that. You should not get any error. Completed client. Now community server core, and this is the final package for the community server, MySQL community server. So I'm putting the password. Next, I'm going to open the MySQL config file. Completed. Opening this one, go to the end and just configure the with the management server and DB cluster. Because of space, this is coming. Okay. So I have inserted all the detail. Now I'm going to restart the MySQL. Yeah, restarted. Now fourth part is the verifying the MySQL cluster installation. So there is a flowing nodes. We have cluster management node and this one data node 2 and SQL node. I'm just going to access my MySQL database from the SQL node. So databases, so I can able to check all the databases are there, whatever the default databases. Next I am going to create one test database. So this is the command. So this is the test database and I'm going to use the test database. Again you can go through the source databases. I'm going to use the test database. So test underscore database. So I'm going to use the test database, and now I'm going to create one table. That is simple command, and whenever you are going to create a table, just use the engine is equal to NDB cluster. Just copy this one. So table is created. Now I'm going to insert some data. Inserted. Similar data I'm going to insert. So two data are inserted. Now let me check. So tables, select from students. So you can able to see both the data are inserted there. Now I can check the my NDB status. So see all the details you will get it there. Okay, so 149 is the my management node, and there and all the details you will get the my data is connected there. Now I'm going to check with the my management server NDB management. So I'm going to NDB management. So this is a management node. Here NDB management. So here I'm just connecting with the NDB cluster, and here I can check with the show command my running nodes. Okay, so here you can able to see your, now I'm running with the 51 or 51 and 50, both the nodes are running, and just check with the this one. And now I'm going to stop one of my node. So here I'm going to stop. So I'm going to stop the NDB service. Meanwhile, let me check. It's still running. I'm going to shut down for this server. So this one, management node 1 is shut down now. So this one service, a jobs is still running, NDB data node daemon. So this is, so still we are able to connect with the my node. Let it down. So this is the data node, first data node. I am going to shut down the data node, and let me check with the database is accessible or not. And I will just down one by one both the nodes, and I'll check both the data, means data, whatever databases are running in my nodes, those are able to access or not. Yeah, stop. This is set it down. Now check the, so you can able to get there, not connected, accepting connection from the 150. So 150 is down now. So my first data node is down now. Now let me see, I'm going to access my database. So databases, I'm able to access my databases here, and use, so tables. So tables are select extract from students. So I'm able to access the databases now. So exit. So now I'm going to start my data node 1. And I'll just shut down with the data node 2, and let me check the data, my database is in accessible or not, because this is the NDB, network database storage engine, and access data from the multiple nodes. So here this manager is starting. Yeah, I'm able to login page. So come to my putty. I'm going to restart this one, data node 1. Let me check with the status of the NDB service. Yeah, this is up and running now. In SQL node, NDB management, and here also, so you can able to see this one, 150 is also running, 151 is also running. So here also, now I'm going to shut down the node 2. So this one my node 2, this one node 2. So init 0. In case both the nodes are running in the different machine, and if hardware failure or software failure, anything failure, you are not accessible with the with node, then also your database will be up and running. Here also this is stopping the NDB data nodes daemon services. So wait for some time, it will just stop, and we will check the database is up and running or not, and we will able to access the data or not. So automatic the data is splitted in the all the nodes as I previously I told you. Data is replicated across the group of the server to avoid the single point of failure. Okay, so any data node can be updated the database, and the changes is propagated to the rest of the node in the real time. This is taking 1 minute 30 seconds approx to down. Wait for few seconds. So MySQL server uses the NDB network databases storage engine to across the data to the cluster. So this configuration is quite easy. You can configure it step by step, and I will provide you the this documentation and video in YouTube, and documentation in my my path. So this is down now. Now I'm going to access this one. So see, second database is down now. Data node is down now. So this database is down. So let me check with the databases. So exit. Now MySQL -u root -p. So admin @123. So databases use test database, and here so tables. So table is a student. So select extract from students. So I can able to get the data. So in this way we can access the data in the both the server, and we can see. So you are getting this type of details. So that means you are working you are able to access the configure the MySQL cluster. So thank you for watching. Hope this will help for you, and don't forget to follow, like, share, and comment, and subscribe. So thank you for watching.